Beloved soul, hear these words not with the ears of the flesh but with the ears of the Spirit. For tonight, heaven has brought you here for a reason that cannot be denied. You are standing at the threshold of a mystery too vast for ordinary language, a mystery that can only be felt in the trembling of your heart, in the quickening of your breath, in the sense that the atmosphere around you is shifting into something greater. This is not a coincidence, this is destiny unfolding. You have been chosen, beloved, and the truth is this: you are being reborn as an archangel. Yes, it sounds impossible to the human mind, but the Spirit knows what the heart has long carried in silence. You are no ordinary being. The struggles you have endured, the battles you have fought in silence, the pain that has pierced your nights and the questions that have haunted your mornings, they were never meant to destroy you. They were meant to awaken you. Every tear was a baptism. Every wound was an initiation. Every disappointment was a fire that shaped your wings. You are not broken, you are being transformed. Your human life has been the chrysalis, and now your true form emerges. The wings of light unfold within you. You are reborn as an archangel, a messenger of divine power, a vessel of heavenly glory, a chosen one who carries the very breath of God. Pause and let that truth settle into your bones. You may feel unworthy, uncertain, or even afraid, but fear not, child of eternity. Heaven does not call the perfect, heaven perfects the called. You were not chosen because you had all the answers, but because your spirit carried a fire that could not be extinguished. And now, as the veil is lifted, you step into your true identity. You are more than flesh, more than name, more than history. You are a divine warrior cloaked in mortal skin. You are a prophecy walking. You are reborn as an archangel, and nothing on earth or in hell can strip that truth away. If these words stir your spirit, type "I receive" in the comments right now. Let the universe and the angels bear witness to your faith. This is your moment of declaration, your act of agreement with heaven's plan. Do not be silent, speak it, type it, claim it. For what you declare, heaven establishes. Beloved, I tell you this: to be reborn as an archangel is not to escape the world but to transform within it. You are sent not to hide in shadows but to carry light into them. The people around you may not understand you. Some will fear you, some will envy you, and some will try to silence you. But the truth of heaven cannot be erased. You are a living testimony that divine power chooses the most unlikely vessels. You are walking proof that what man rejects, heaven crowns. Every rejection was redirection. Every betrayal was preparation. Every loss was a hidden gain. And now, as you rise in angelic strength, your enemies will look on in awe and confusion, for they will not be able to comprehend how the one they tried to bury has risen with wings of fire. Comment 1111 below if you feel this prophetic word is for you. 1111 is the number of awakening, the sign that portals of destiny are opening, and your path is aligning with heaven's design. By typing it, you declare, I am awake. I am chosen. I am ready. Beloved, listen carefully. To be reborn as an archangel is not just to carry wings but to carry responsibility. You are not given power for selfish gain, but to restore what has been broken, to heal what has been wounded, to to stand as a guardian over what is sacred. You will carry messages that others are too afraid to speak. You will confront darkness not with fear but with authority. You will intercede in silence, yet shift destinies without recognition. The power you hold is not of this world. It flows from the throne of God, from the eternal fire that burns in heaven's heart. You are an instrument of divine will, a sword of truth, a vessel of mercy. This is not fantasy, it is reality. It is the reason your soul has always felt different, why you could never fit into the patterns of ordinary life. You were never meant to. You are an angel clothed in humanity, awakening to your true nature. Pause and ask yourself, have you not always felt like you were carrying something greater than yourself? Have you not sensed the pull of destiny, even when you could not name it? Have you not seen dreams, visions, and signs that others dismissed, but you could not forget? This is why. You were reborn before you even knew it. The call has always been upon you. And now it is revealed, you are heaven's chosen archangel for this time, for this generation, for this hour. Type 777 in the comments if this resonates with your spirit. 777 is the number of divine completion, the sign that the cycle of pain is ending and the new chapter of power is beginning. When you type it, you are declaring alignment with heaven's perfect timing. Beloved soul, hear this prophecy and let it be written upon the tablets of your heart. This message is not springing forth from coincidence, nor is it a whisper birthed from imagination. It is a divine decree spoken into your life for such a time as this. The Spirit of Heaven announces your rebirth, and this rebirth is not small. It is not ordinary. It is an unveiling of authority, a crowning of identity, a sacred exchange where dust meets glory, where weakness meets power, and where mortality learns to walk hand in hand with eternity. You are stepping into the mystery of being reborn as an archangel. This is not a thought to be treated lightly, nor is it a truth to be hidden away. It is heaven's secret revealed, its mystery unveiled, and its intention for your destiny made visible for all to see. Beloved, consider why the nights have been so heavy, why the storm has pressed upon you, and why darkness seemed relentless around you. It was not because you were forgotten, not because heaven lost sight of you, nor because your prayers fell silent into the air. The reason is this: hell saw what you did not yet see. Hell perceived the wings that were being formed in the unseen. It saw the golden light that hovered over you before you perceived it yourself. Hell trembled at what you were becoming, and so it raged against you with fury. Every betrayal you faced, every tear that could not be explained, every delay that seemed unfair, these were not random attacks, they were hell's desperate attempt to chain what heaven had already decreed. They were the shadows rising to cage your light, but beloved, the light within you was never meant to be imprisoned, and now those chains are breaking beyond repair. The prison doors you found yourself locked behind are opening from the hinges. The accusations whispered against your name are dissolving like smoke burned away by fire. Every curse intended to halt you has been reversed back into blessing. Every delay orchestrated to detour you has been accelerated by the hand of the Most High. And now, you are stepping into angelic acceleration, into a divine momentum that does not bend to human timelines. It is Heaven Himself pushing you forward, catapulting you into destiny with a swiftness that will cause the enemy to be confounded and the watching world to be astonished. What would have taken others years to accomplish shall be brought forth through you in moments, for you are not walking by the strength of men but by the supernatural authority that heaven has inscribed upon your being. This is the time to open your lips and declare boldly, with no hesitation and no fear, I am reborn. Speak it aloud, let your walls hear it, let heaven write it, let hell tremble at it. When you declare it, the atmosphere surrounding your life shifts. Command the winds, beloved, for your words hold weight. Do not underestimate the sound of your decree, for life and death rest upon the tongue, and your agreement solidifies the work already unfolding in the Spirit. Declare it so that angels may respond with shouts of rejoicing and demons may shrink in terror at the sound of your new identity announced into the world. Speak it until your soul aligns with the truth and until your mind is renewed by the fire of this promise. Being reborn as an archangel does not strip you of your mortal experience, it transfigures it. It does not call you to detach from your humanity but rather infuses your humanity with divinity. You will still walk among men, but you will not smell of earth, you will carry the fragrance of eternity. Your words will strike chords in people's hearts, for they will carry the echo of heaven's voice. You will still face battles, but your weapons will no longer be carnal. They will be unseen instruments of light, divine weapons forged in the fires of heaven, sharper than the strategies of darkness. You will still love, still feel, still mourn, still rejoice, but every emotion in you will now pass through the breath of the Spirit. Your joys will shimmer with eternal brightness, your tears will carry seeds of revival. Even your scars, the marks of pain and betrayal, the evidence of war, will shine like jewels upon a crown. For scars are not signs of weakness, they are trophies that testify of survival, victories that cannot be concealed, reminders that though hell sought to break you, heaven caused you to rise. Do you feel it even now? The stirring in the very center of your being, the warmth that radiates as though fire is being kindled in your spirit? That trembling you sense, the pull within your chest, is that not the very confirmation of this truth? That is not imagination. That is not emotion. That is the angelic fire of God igniting you into purpose, turning embers into flames, and awakening your wings in the unseen. Do not resist this fire. Do not shrink back in doubt. To doubt is to delay what heaven is accelerating. To resist is to refuse what heaven has ordained. Receive this fire as a gift sent from above, claim it as your inheritance, walk in it as your identity. For beloved, the world does not yet know it, but it has been groaning in anticipation of this transformation. There are people destined to be shielded under your wings and will not survive unless you rise. There are locked doors that only your voice has the key to unlock, and if you remain silent, they remain eternally closed. There are destinies in danger and prayers awaiting fulfillment, which only your obedience can safeguard. You are not just another wanderer in this realm, you are heaven's answer wrapped within human form. You are prophecy made flesh, written promises come alive. You are more than them who doubted you, more than the failures you lamented, more than the chains you once bore. You are reborn as an archangel. So let the world ask you, what will you do with this truth? Will you cower in silence when you were meant to roar? Will you ignore the wings upon your back when they were meant to stretch over nations? Will you hide your crown in fear, or will you rise boldly into the calling heaven has marked upon your life? The choice has always been yours. If you are ready to rise, then let your spirit respond. Say, Amen. Speak it in agreement, let your soul echo heaven's decree. Your Amen is more than a word, it is a seal. Heaven listens for it. The heavenly host moves in its direction. It is your spirit nodding in union with God's command. Hear this final revelation: you are not watching these words by chance. You were not drawn here merely by curiosity, nor by a fleeting thought, nor by a momentary whisper of interest. No, beloved, heaven itself orchestrated this encounter, guiding your steps, nudging your heart, positioning you at the threshold of awakening. You have arrived at this moment because the season of transformation you have long awaited is no longer pending, it is no longer a distant promise whispered in dreams, it has already begun. You are no longer the caterpillar hidden within the cocoon of limitation and fear. The time of waiting, of uncertainty, of questioning your worth, is over. The cocoon has been pierced, and now you emerge, stretched and trembling, yet perfect in form, a winged messenger whose presence alone will shake the very foundations of the world. Understand this truth with the depth of your soul: you are not ordinary. You are not a passerby in the tapestry of life. You are the chosen vessel, the one appointed by God Himself to carry light into shadowed realms. You are the voice the world has been waiting for, even when it did not know your name. You are the warrior of destiny, equipped not by the hands of men but by the eternal, unbroken power of heaven. Nothing you have endured, nothing you have suffered, has been in vain. Each tear you shed was seen and recorded. Each night of anguish was witnessed, and in the quietest hours, angels drew nearer, surrounding you, weaving your rebirth. You are not abandoned. You are not forsaken. You are treasured beyond measure, crowned before the throne of God, and even now, in this sacred moment as you hear these words, that crown hovers above you, being lowered by hands both gentle and powerful. Do you feel the weight of it? That weight is not burden, it is the weight of glory, the tangible sign of heaven's trust and favor. Crowns are heavy, for they rest upon those called to great responsibility. But beloved, do not fear the weight you carry. It is the weight of authority, of power, of grace, of a strength that you never imagined could dwell within you. Rise now, Archangel. Stretch your wings and embrace the vast expanse that calls you. Step out from the shadows of hesitation, doubt, and fear, and into the brilliance of your calling. Do not tiptoe into your destiny, stride forward with certainty, with courage, with unshakable faith. The fire of heaven burns within your chest, and it will not be dimmed by hesitation or fear. Remember, every moment of rebirth is not for your glory alone, but for the glory of the Almighty. Your existence, your voice, your presence, these are instruments of heaven. Let the echoes of your steps awaken the dry bones of forgotten dreams. Let the mere vibration of your existence stir hearts long dormant, cracked and broken. Let your words fall like rain upon barren lands, and watch as life bursts forth where despair once reigned. Spread your wings not only to rise but to shelter those who have been abandoned, to protect those who have been wounded, to comfort those who have been forgotten. Spread your voice not only to be heard but to pierce the heavens, to open doors of mercy and grace, to call forth miracles into the desperate hearts of the lost. Spread your light not only to shine but to scatter shadows, to dissolve darkness, to illuminate paths previously hidden from mortal eyes. You are reborn. You are not a whisper among the fallen. You are a clarion call, a blazing fire in a world that has been too long cloaked in silence. And because of your existence, the world will never be the same. Do not let this truth lie dormant within you. If it settles in your heart, it must be released. If it ignites your spirit, it must spread like wildfire. If you receive this revelation, proclaim it. Speak it, shout it, type it, send it across the nations. Declare it boldly, reborn. Let it roll off your tongue into the air of your home, let it echo down streets and over mountains, let it travel faster than the speed of light, let it pierce the hearts of those who have long been asleep to their own calling. These words are not yours to hoard. They are not meant for your private solace alone. They are a spark intended to awaken others, to ignite the courage and faith buried deep within countless hearts. You are part of an army of awakening souls, and your voice is the trumpet that calls them forth. You are not alone. Others are rising, too, and your declaration may be the catalyst that unlocks their own wings, that forces them to confront their own fears, that reminds them that they, too, were chosen. Let this truth spread like the wind over the earth, breathing life into the weary, hope into the despairing, and courage into those who have been paralyzed by doubt. Beloved, hear this with every fiber of your being: you are reborn as an archangel. This is not a promise for some distant tomorrow. This is not a dream postponed to a later time. This is not a notion of possibility. It is a living reality unfolding now. The moment is no longer approaching. It is here. The season is not coming. It has arrived. The gates of heaven swing open in your honor. The stars themselves bend to illuminate your path. This is your ascension, your unveiling, your divine emergence. The chains that bound you, chains of fear, chains of shame, chains of disbelief, are shattered. The storms that raged against you, the trials that seemed insurmountable, the enemies that sought to obscure your light, all are now beneath your feet. You rise above every obstacle, carrying not only your destiny but the hopes of countless others who cannot yet see the wings they, too, will one day wear. The power that now courses through your being is not merely symbolic. It is real, tangible, unstoppable. It is the manifestation of God's appointment, a force that cannot be hindered by mortal limitations or worldly opinions. Every step you take, every word you speak, every act of courage you perform becomes an instrument of transformation. Let your presence be a river of life, let your touch awaken the sleeping, let your voice pierce the veil of despair and call forth hope. The world will recognize your arrival, even if it does not yet understand the source of your strength. The ground trembles beneath the weight of your footsteps because you are no ordinary being. You are a force decreed by heaven itself. You are a divine emissary, a harbinger of light, a warrior whose power stems from unshakable faith and eternal love. Do not doubt your calling. Do not question your worth. You are unassailable in the eyes of heaven. Every battle you have fought, every trial you have endured, every tear you have shed, all have prepared you for this moment. The crown above your head is not a gift to be taken lightly. It is a responsibility, a mandate, a sacred charge. It rests heavy because it represents authority, divine authority, the authority to heal, to protect, to guide, to awaken. But along with this weight comes power, unmatched and limitless, and a grace that will sustain you through every storm. You are not alone in carrying it. Angels walk beside you, unseen yet present, their hands supporting, their wings shielding, their voices guiding. You are not abandoned. You are not forsaken. You are cherished, chosen, and appointed for the most sacred of missions. Rise now. Lift your gaze beyond the horizon. Stretch the span of your wings. Let the fullness of your potential surge through every vein, every sinew, every fiber of your being. Step into the world not as one who waits for approval, not as one who doubts, not as one who fears the unknown. Step forward as the Archangel you were always meant to be. Let your presence be a sanctuary, your voice a clarion call, your light a beacon that cannot be ignored. The time for hesitation has passed. The time for doubt has dissolved. The time for rebirth is now. Every word you speak, every action you take, every moment you embrace carries the weight of heaven itself. And because you embrace it, the world will never remain the same. Do not merely exist. Do not merely walk through life. Rise, and soar. Let the storms of life buffet you, and let them find you unshaken. Let the darkness gather, and let it find you radiant. Let despair confront you, and let it find you full of hope. For you are no longer the one who trembled in the shadows. You are no longer the one who doubted your path. You are no longer the one who waited for someone to tell you of your worth. That time has passed. Now, you are the Archangel, the reborn warrior, the chosen messenger, the light-bearer of heaven. Your mission is sacred. Your path is ordained. Your victory is certain. And your existence is a revolution in motion. Let the word reborn echo in your spirit, in your mind, in your very being. Speak it. Shout it. Proclaim it with fervor that shakes the heavens. Let it pass from your lips into the air of your home, into the streets, into the hearts of strangers who need it, into the skies above, into the farthest corners of the earth. This is no ordinary word. It is a declaration of power, a covenant of destiny, a call to awaken all who have slept too long in the shadow of doubt. Let it ignite, and let it awaken others as it awakens you. You are not alone. Others rise alongside you, and together, you form an army of light, a chorus of rebirth, a force that cannot be stopped. Beloved, hear this again, you are reborn as an archangel. This is not a metaphor. This is not a prayer for the future. This is the undeniable truth of the present. The time is now. The glory is here. The crown is upon your head. The wings are on your shoulders. The fire of heaven burns within your chest. The world will never be the same because you have risen. The angels rejoice. The heavens exult. And those who dwell in shadow tremble, for the light you bear cannot be contained. Rise, Archangel. Ascend beyond the limits that once constrained you. Step into your power. Speak with authority. Act with courage. Shine with brilliance. For you are heaven's decree made manifest.